Kenyatta today joined family members and friends at the funeral mass for his nephew Mbugua Mwangi and Mbugwa's fiancée Rosemary Waheto, who perished alongside 67 others in the Westgate Mall terror attack. Now, the service is currently underway at the Nairobi Chapel ahead of a burial ceremony which is going to be held in Gatondo in Kiambu County. Mbugua Mwangi is a son to Catherine Mwangi, a sister to nominated Senator Beth Mugo and former politician Gengi Muigai, who are first cousins to the president. Other relatives of the president, among them his sister Christina Pratt, escaped unharmed on Saturday as gunmen attacked the mall, beginning what would be a 4-day siege that resulted in a massive death and destruction. Elsewhere, the Malindi High Court has dismissed the petition challenging the election of Lamu Senator Abu Chiaba. While dismissing the election petition filed by Hassan Alberti, Malindi High Court Judge Cecilia Gidua said that the senator was elected in what she called a free and fair election. Justice Gidua also ordered the petitioner, that's Hassan Alberti, to pay costs of petition amounting to 4 million shillings. The Independent Electoral and Boundaries Commission had declared Chiaba the winner with 15,086 votes, followed by Alberti, who garnered 14,688 votes. Alberti filed a petition claiming he won the election but was rigged out. However, the court ordered the votes be recounted and Chiaba's votes increased to 15,162, while those of Alberti declined to 14,368. The petitioner also claimed his agents were denied access to the tallying centers and that some Form 35 were also missing. However, while delivering the judgment, the judge said the petitioner failed to prove his case.
Mimi nimewashinda washindani siku zote. Kwa mara 4 nimekuwa katika election, nimeshinda mara 4, sikushindwa hata mara moja. Na hii ni hakikisho ile ya watu wa Lamu walioamua na imekuja kuhakikishwa wapi? Hapa kotini.
The anti-HIV campaign in Teso is facing a rather unique challenge. The men there are seeking circumcision under the cover of darkness. And as Fredo Mulo reports, health workers say stigma is the reason more of these men are seeking to be circumcised at night.
Among the Teso community that bestrides Busia in Kenya and eastern Uganda, circumcision does not feature during initiation. As a result, anti-HIV activists have been trying to promote the process among sexually active males here with hopes of cutting down infection rates. But one of the obstacles they have to face is the social price that those who undergo the medical procedure have to pay.
We realize that most men above 25 years old are not coming in for circumcision. Most of the clients we're seeing are between 15 and 24, around there. But these people above 25-year-olds, very few of them, about 20%.
Many uncircumcised Teso men find the task of facing the knife during the day onerous and prefer to do it at night. Some have very busy schedules, while others would simply lose their standing in society.
Katika kijiji kunaelewa kuna wengine wanaweza kuwa wanasema huyu naye mtu tu mzima hivi alikuwa wapi? Sasa vitu kama hizo tunaivodi, yani ile hali kama kuna kama dharau. Hiyo ndio sababu nimekuja ile niwe secret at least pia nionekane ili pia kijiji wataniona baadaye wanasema kumbe huyu pia alimaliza.
The procedure that lasts less than an hour and takes about 1 month to heal from has come under fire after a Kenya AIDS indicator survey showed that it does not reduce HIV infection rates.
So we are looking at strategies that can make most of this older population come in for circumcision, and moonlight is one of the strategies that we've implemented. So in Teso North and Teso South today, we are carrying out this program.
For now, NGOs continue to push their campaigns forward with hopes that cultural strictures on this side of the country will not neutralize their work. For KTN, I am Fredo Mulo.
Thank you, Fredo Mulo, for that story. We now move to the maize production industry, and that is said to have dropped by over 45%, with the government admitting that this poses a food security crisis in the country. The deadly maize disease, MLN, which is maize lethal necrosis disease, which has wreaked havoc in parts of the country, has played a key role in this drop. Now, according to the Principal Secretary in the Ministry of Agriculture, Cicely Kariuki, the disease had affected 26,000 hectares of maize with a value of 2 billion shillings. Kariuki said that annual production had actually dropped from 3.6 million to 2 million metric tons, which spelled doom for efforts of addressing food insecurity in the country. The PS was speaking during the inauguration of the MLN Disease Screening Center in Naivasha. She is confident that the $4.5 million center will soon address the viral disease which has affected parts of Kenya and neighboring nations.
The double haploid facility will actually be a facility that will generate more varieties from 7 to 8 maybe seasons to about those 2 seasons we talked about. We can churn many varieties.
The viruses that are causing this disease in Kenya are very similar, extremely similar to some East Asian isolates of maize chlorotic mottle virus and the sugarcane mosaic virus. So, and they are very, very less similar to the US isolates of the same viruses.
Agriculture continues to play a pivotal role in our country. Besides contributing to Kenya's economic development, and the agriculture sector is expected to continue contributing significantly towards GDP growth, as well as in the delivery of Vision 2030 towards meeting the Millennium Development Goals, currently to be converted to SDGs by past the year 2015.
Welcome back to KTN Newsdesk. Let's go to Murang'a now, where motorcycle riders in that county have launched an initiative to educate their colleagues on the ravages of alcoholism and also drug abuse. There were over 100 boda operators based at Kennel Market who held a roadshow urging their colleagues to shun illicit brew and drugs so that they could focus on building their families and homes. Now, the Murang'a County government told the operators the county authorities were willing and ready to support the youth to engage in entrepreneurship and saving for the future. The boda transport was termed as a lifeline to many young people in the county, hence the need to support them by educating them on ways to partner with the county government.
Penda kufundisha vijana wetu habari ambayo imejitokelezea inaitwa drug abuse, kwa sababu tumekuja kugundua kwamba vijana wale ambao wanapotea ni vijana wa bodaboda.
Kabla ya mwezi wa 11 mwaka huu, Maragwa CDF itakuwa imesaidia wanabodaboda 350 kupata leseni.
In the wake of the Westgate mall siege, a lot of people wondered what economic impact it would have on the country. But now the National Treasury has said that last weekend's terrorist attack at the Westgate shopping mall will have insignificant impact on Kenya's economy. In a statement to newsrooms, the National Treasury Secretary, Cabinet Secretary, that's Henry Rotich, said that there would be direct and indirect costs of the siege, like destruction of property, which was more than likely obvious, business disruption and redundancies occasioned by the siege. These costs, Rotich further added, may be felt in the various subsectors, among them the wholesale and retail trade and services, hotel and tourism. The net impact of the economy, however, he added, would be minimal. The assurance from the National Treasury comes at a time when Australia and the United Kingdom have issued travel alerts to Kenya over the incident. Additionally, Moody's credit ratings have also warned that the attack may have a negative rating impact on Kenya's economy in the short term. Over the week, key economic pointers like the stock exchange and currency market have exhibited resilience. to the attack. A look at the sports now. And Football Kenya Federation is racing against time to have the Maize Stadium in Kisumu ready for the Sekafa Senior Challenge Cup, which is going to be held in December. The rehabilitation work, which is behind schedule, is currently ongoing, albeit painstakingly slow owing to the use of manual labor. Now, according to the contractor appointed by FIFA, there are some challenges on the Greenfield Sports Turf system, laying of the artificial turf, which is expected to be completed before the end of November.
Women, men and young boys and girls carry stones as others arrange them on as soon will be a soccer pitch, the Maize Stadium in Kisumu. This is the painstaking process the contractor has employed. But even though the process is slow, the contractor Sophocles says laying the turf will be completed in good time for Kenya to host some of the Sekafa Senior Challenge Cup matches in December.
Ever since the problems with the materials were resolved, the progress of work has been satisfactory, and we have now thrashed out a revised program according to which we have a target date of completion of end of November.
The process of laying the artificial turf is taking longer than normal. To achieve the standards required, artificial turfs require proper drainage for it to last longer.
One factor which is we cannot control, of course, is the weather. And if we have rainy weather, that would definitely hinder the progress of work, both with regards to the civil works, but also the installation of the artificial grass.
The government's role in the rehabilitation work was to put up a perimeter wall, pavilion, and erect the floodlights.